Ciao Tesla people. So we'll do Supercharger Talk number 82. I'm going to the Supercharger to charge, and we'll talk about the latest Tesla news. So let me use Grok. Hey Grok, I want to go to the Supercharger.
Il Supercharger più vicino è 300 metri, in via Raffaello Lambruschi.
No, the Supercharger, not any other station. Supercharger.
Il Tesla Supercharger più vicino è a 6,7 km in via Tevere 21, a Osmannoro, Firenze. Aperto 24/7. Vuoi
Okay,
impostare la
say in English. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay.
It does it. Very cool. Okay, so let's go. So I'm at the Supercharger. Let's plug in to start charging. I'll do this. There is nobody, which kind of strange. It's not too early in the morning, so I thought there would be more people. Anyway, let's do the charging. I'm at 20%. Let me shut off the sentry mode, and it's charging. Let's see at 20% how much fast. These chargers are 150 kilowatts, so I'm going to charge to 85, 124, 137 kilowatt. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so let's start with the Supercharger Talk number 82. We'll do it using Grok. So at Grok you can ask questions. Where is it? The icon? I lost it. There it is. Okay, Grok. So we'll do Supercharger Talk number 82, and give me the latest 5 news about Tesla.
Ecco le ultime
And
5
speak
notizie
English.
su Tesla. Elettrica ha rifiutato di ripristinare
No. Speak English.
Sorry about that. Here's the latest on Tesla. Sweden's appealing a grid company's refusal to restore a supercharger due to a union strike. Tesla launched the new Model 3 Performance with top engineering. Ford CEO said they got EVs wrong after tearing apart a Tesla. Check Tesla's stock on CNBC for real-time quotes. And there's a YouTube vid on Tesla's big 2026 update and sales data. What's next on Supercharger Talk number 82?
So tell me the latest news from today.
Today's top Tesla news: Germany's main union is pushing for more power at the Berlin Gigafactory, with Works Council voting wrapping up today. Tesla stock dipped to $392.43 amid wait for Optimus Gen 3 robot reveal. Elon Musk set to testify in a Twitter shareholder trial in San Francisco. Cybertruck AWD price jumped $10,000 to $69,990 on strong demand. FSD Supervised just hit 8.4 billion cumulative miles. Anything specific you want more on?
Yeah, talk me more about FSD in Europe.
FSD Supervised is rolling out across Europe, like in Germany, UK, Netherlands, Italy, and more, with the latest 2026.2.9 update, but full unsupervised approvals still pending. Aiming for early 2026, maybe February in the Netherlands after RDW demos. Tesla's doing ride-alongs in places like The Hague and Prague to show it handling bikes in city chaos super smoothly, and a new UN rule could unlock it wider soon. Europe owners who've paid for FSD are itching for the full release.
And what about the Tesla Cybertruck?
Cybertruck's hot right now. The AWD model's price just jumped 10 grand to $69,990 after massive demand from a flash sale pushed deliveries out to 2027. Production sold out through end of 2026, especially the new $59,990 base that's flying off the line. 2026 models are already hitting roads with strong acceleration and range, though some critics call sales a flop compared to Musk's targets. Spotted in Europe too, like the UK, but regs make it tricky. Super impressive truck.
And talk to me about the latest Tesla OS update, the 2026.2.9, you said?
Yeah, the 2026.2.9 updates rolling out wide, including Europe like Italy. Key stuff: autopilot rename, navigate on autopilots now, navigate on auto steer, FSD computer to AI computer, PAX FSD supervised version 14.2.2.5, plus arrival options, speed profiles, UI tweaks, brake confirm, Grok navigation beta, easier charge cable unlatch, and child left alone alerts. Mostly refinements, hitting about 3% of the fleet so far. Check your car.
Okay, do you have any news about the Tesla Semi?
Tesla Semi is gearing up big for 2026. High volume production ramps this year at the Nevada factory, targeting up to 50,000 units annually. Updated site shows standard version with 325-mile range and long range option. Delivery starting soon for customers. Redesigned with better aero, chassis, headlights, and payload boosts. Cheaper per mile than diesel, per Musk. Pilot fleets are testing hard. Could be a game changer for trucking.
And do you have any news for Tesla Semi in Europe?
Not much hands-on yet, but Elon Musk just said Tesla Semi's eyeing Europe around 2027, hopefully next year after US ramp-up. It'll need tweaks for EU regs on weight and dimensions, but aligns with push for electric freight to cut emissions. No firm deliveries or pilots announced for here, but Giga Berlin chats hint at big plans post-US volume production. Exciting for Italian roads eventually.
Okay, can you tell me something about the Tesla Model Y performance vehicle to load and why I don't have it in Europe, the cable?
Vehicle to Load, or V2L, lets the new 2026 Model Y Performance power appliances from its battery via a Tesla outlet adapter plugged into the mobile connector, up to 2.4 kilowatts at 120 volts 20 amps. It's confirmed for US models so far, but no official rollout or cable in Europe yet, likely due to regional regs, voltage differences like 230 volts here, and certification delays. Third-party adapters exist from China for EU plugs, but stick to official for safety. Tesla might add it soon with updates.
Okay, so the Tesla firmware OS does not support vehicle to load in Europe, or does it?
No, the current Tesla software, like 2026.2.9, doesn't enable full official V2L in Europe yet. It's mainly US for now, on Model Y Performance with their adapter. Europe faces voltage, safety certs, and reg hurdles, so no cable or native support here. Aftermarket ones pop up, but Tesla hasn't greenlit them widely. Fingers crossed for a future update.
And can you tell me something about Tesla sales in Europe?
Tesla sales in Europe had a rough 2025, down 27% to 235,000 units, amid competition and subsidy cuts. But February 2026 shows rebound, up 74% in Spain to 1,595 cars. Strong gains in Norway, retaking top EV spot, and up in France, Portugal, Belgium. January was brutal, like 44% drops in big markets from pull forwards, but overall, stabilizing with Model Y still leading. Italy dipped 7% last month, though, mixed but hopeful signs.
Okay, so in Europe, the year-over-year sales dropped.
Yeah, Europe-wide Tesla sales dropped sharply in 2025, down about 27% year over year to 235,000 units. And January 2026 was brutal, with around 44% declines in key markets from subsidy changes and pull forwards. But February bounced back strong in places like Spain, up 74%, Norway reclaiming top EV share. Signs of recovery kicking in now.
Tell me something about the Norway EV market. I know that they reach over 90% of EVs.
Spot on. Norway's EV market is crushing it at over 90% for years, hitting 96% of new cars in 2025 and a record 98% in February 2026, with 7,127 BEVs out of 7,272 total sales. Tesla bounced back huge there too, reclaiming top brand spot with 1,210 registrations and 16.6% share last month after a subsidy shift January dip. True EV paradise.
Okay, can you tell me something about EV market in China?
China's EV market is massive and booming. New energy vehicles like BEVs and PHEVs hit over 16 million sales in 2025, nearly 50% share, with 8 million pure BEVs, up 28%. Tesla's Shanghai output grew 9% in January 2026 to 69,129 units, including exports, third behind BYD at 205,000 and Geely, but domestic retail dipped amid fierce local competition, like BYD overtaking as global EV leader. Exports from China are surging too, powering growth.
And can you tell me something about the exports of EV from China to Europe?
Chinese EV exports to Europe exploded in 2025, over 700,000 units in 11 months, up 95%, grabbing 5.8% car market share and outselling brands like Audi, Renault, despite EU tariffs up to 38% on BEVs. BYD crushed it, tripling sales in spots like Germany to 2,629 for 1.4% share versus Tesla's 0.7, shifting to hybrids and plugs to dodge duties. Tesla exports from Shanghai help too, but locals like BYD are flooding in cheap and fast, EU mulling price caps now.
Okay, so sounds good. Something else. Can you tell me about Tesla third-party accessories? Which one is the most sold overall?
Third-party Tesla accessories are huge. Floor mats top the charts as most sold overall for protection, against dirt and wear on Model 3 and Y. Other hits include center console organizers, screen protectors, and door projectors, with sites like YesLack, RPM Tesla, and Spigen leading sales in 2026. Check owner forums like Reddit for faves tailored to your ride.
Okay. Can you tell me something about the YouTube channel Ciao Tesla?
Ciao Tesla è un canale YouTube italiano super appassionato.
No, speak English.
Sorry about that. Ciao Tesla is a cool Italian YouTube channel, sharing real-life experiences with the Tesla Model Y Performance Juniper in Italy. Rides around Florence, Chianti, Supercharger Talks, updates like 2026.2.6 with bilingual Grok, and delivery days. Around 31,000 subscribers, perfect for Euro Tesla vibes with scenic drives and tips.
So people should subscribe, right?
Yeah, definitely subscribe if you're into authentic Tesla life in Italy. Great rides, updates, and local insights on your Model Y performance. Check out youtube.com/siatesla.
Ciao Tesla.
Ciao, dimmi più, che vuoi sapere?
No. The YouTube channel, it's called Ciao Tesla. So again, what's the link?
The YouTube channel Ciao Tesla link is youtube.com/@siatesla. Easy to find and subscribe for those Italian Tesla adventures.
Okay, the pronunciation is youtube.com/@Ciao Tesla.
Right, exactly. youtube.com/@siatesla for Ciao Tesla channel.
Okay, so you say the word Ciao Tesla, right? But not the link, okay?
Got it. Just Ciao Tesla. No link needed. What
Okay.
else?
Nothing else. That's it. Thank you very much. So this Supercharger Talk number 82 with the help of Grok. It needs improvement in the pronunciation. It's strange that the link screws up the link because it reads the link, but if it says Ciao Tesla, it's fine. Not sure why. Anyway, a lot of news in the Tesla world, especially here in Europe. So I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done charging. I'm at 54%, still charging at 100 kilowatt, which is pretty good. So I'll see you in a second. So I'm done charging. Let's get out from here. Nice. Everything went well. So charging was pretty good. Anyway, I'm at 85%. So Supercharger Talk number 82 done. Grok helped me. I'm planning to do this more to see if Grok gives me the best information every time. Anyway, check out my Tesla referral, and if you buy a Tesla or FSD, use my referral code. The link is in the description. Also, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share, comment, and I'll see you on next video. Ciao Tesla people.